there, peeps. Celine here, and welcome back to a vlog video, obviously. Um, I'm doing this before I start recording Lunar 2, because that's currently what I'm recording. But, as you see here, on my desktop, yes, it's a wonderful wallpaper that I didn't make, obviously. In fact, none of the wallpapers that show up on my background, I actually made. But I may change it to ones I did make. But I don't know, that's a later project. But I want to show off the games I downloaded yesterday while I was recording. We got a new series that I plan on doing. I've never actually played 1 or 2 or 3. I've only played 2. In fact, I can't even pronounce its name. I just call it Geohound because that's what the main character in 2 is classified as. But I looked at the graphics. The graphics for this game and this game are really they didn't age very well. But this was requested. I'm going to I'm actually going to play it, do a test run of it to see if I actually can play it. But from the images I've actually looked at, it's very similar to Saga, so I should be able to play it. That's not a problem. This one, I actually don't know if I can play it, so I'm gonna have to do a test run on it. And I'm doing this game right now. But if I go to PlayStation 2, I downloaded a lot of games for PlayStation 2. We got the Geohound 2 and 3. I actually don't I never played this one. I played and beat this one on the Dreamcast as well as the PlayStation 2. I actually own a copy of it because I love this game. Hi, Rain. This is a game that I actually own, and I do plan on playing it for you guys. I don't like that game. There we go. I'll show you the screenshot, the cover art whenever it loads. So yeah, I got this game. Its graphics didn't age well either, but it's actually a very good game. I got this game because I love this game. This is my all-time favorite Star Ocean game. And I do mean all-time favorite Star Ocean game. It was also my first Star Ocean game I played. I played this one. I don't like it. This is 2. Because the character in the background is the Geohound. And she's a playable character. That's her other personality. She has a split personality disorder. That's the brother. He's a playable character. He's a bad guy. He's a bad guy. Huh. We already beat this one. We already beat that one. Already did that one. That one I'm playing on my own. I gotta restart it. Because I actually don't remember what I'm doing in it. I got this game. Because I did tell you guys I'm going to finish the Shadow Heart series. So I got it to do. Obviously. And this is 3. I don't know anything about 3. And I think that's it. Yeah, that's it. At least that's of the covers. Yeah, that's all I have right now. On Steam, I have PlayStation. I have the. Actually, that's all I downloaded. I mean, I got First Departure for the PSP and Recoded or Crisis Core because I do plan on doing Crisis Core for you guys because I do like Crisis Core. And my husband had me download this game. I don't know why technically. I think that's everything I want to tell you about game wise. I do have a Discord for. Oh, that person left. Oh well. For Dissidia or Elyasia, whatever it's called. So I do have a new Discord server. It has role playing originals. I posted a lot of Inuyasha originals because I actually have a lot of Inuyasha in Susumaru pictures. I also posted all of my Yu Hakusho pictures, and I do mean all of them. And I guess that's about it. This is a very short blog video, obviously. Actually, I can tell you guys about the newest what I've been doing on here. Chapter 10 is up. For those who are actually wondering, chapter 10 is up. It's a lore chapter because Senta returns to the south. It's a lore chapter. I got a poll to see what I should do for the next chapter. Personally, I'm thinking about another lore chapter of the whole realm, but I'm not sure. But these are the characters I still have left to introduce to the story. Dante and Virgil are actually the last to come to Elyasia due to the fact Arc 1 is more to introduce you to the lore and to the characters. Arc 2, I said I don't know what I'm doing in Arc 2, to tell you the truth. Because there's not a real villain. This is a slice of life story. I can't do anything dangerous. If there is a villain, it's going to be Chrono's twin brother from the Chrono Cross series anime. It's going to be him. But other than that, I actually have no idea. I also had an idea about Matthias' mother being this new character I came up with. Because you can tell right here, I'm role playing with his father. Personally, I'm for it, but for those who are into the canon shit, I'm sorry, this story has nothing to do with the anime. But here's a bit about the witch character. Okay, visit my mom, doing a lot of role playings on character dot. They came up with a new essay. A witch that was once Inuyasha's father's witch slash healer. She was the Western's witch slash healer. He found her as a he found her wondering. I'm not sure if she's going to be hurt or anything. All I know is he found her and took her in. And once he realized she has really good healing abilities as well as witchcraft, he actually makes her his primary healer as well as witch who will protect the the uh the palace if him and Susumaru are not there. She has a thing for showing Susumaru affection such to piss him off, as well as she shows the father affection as well. What she does is she'll constantly hug on Susumaru or his father, play with their hair, mostly Susumaru's, give them kisses on the cheek, mess with their marks, because they have marks on their face, and Susumaru has the moon, so she'll mess with them. Trying to think what else as far as safe, innocent affection goes. If they're in their true forms, which they're giant dog demons, obviously, and she actually sees them, she'll get them to lean down close to her and she'll kiss them on the nose. So, I don't know. I actually have to look up signs of innocent affection that doesn't cross the line into flirting or that type of shit. Anyways, at some point before the father meets and falls for Inuyasha's mom, him and Susumaru marks and mates with the witch. Yeah, they do mate at some point, but she more becomes Susumaru's mate when the father meets and falls in love with Inuyasha's mother. So she primarily becomes Susumaru's mate. Well, something happened. I don't know what, but she died a bit before the father does. I'm not sure what kills her because my witches are immortal in a sense. Rarely they will be killed. So something must have killed her. Something that affected her magic from protecting her body. That's a good question. I may have to go with the AI's suggestion on how she died, but I don't know. One role play I did with the father that I didn't like where it was going. She died during childbirth, and she was Inuyasha's mother. I didn't like that plot point, so I kind of said, "No, we're not going along with that one." Because the way my witches are, if they're born from a human parents, they will not have any human DNA in them. The witch blood, or the magical blood that runs through the witches / warlocks, it eats up and takes over the body, giving them nothing but magical energy. So if you take a blood sample from them, it will not link back to their parents or anything. It will not link back to anything. So if she was Inuyasha's mother, Inuyasha would either be a full demon or a warlock, which makes no sense because he's a half-breed. So it would not work because my witches don't have human DNA. But if somehow she does have, or does somehow have if she somehow does become Inuyasha's mother, if people actually are interested in that plot point, then he would not be a full a half breed. He would actually be a full demon who looks like a half breed, because that's just how he comes out. But I'm not going with that plot point. I am going to a plot point that she could have died during childbirth with Matthias, Susumaru's son. Now that's a possibility. Because that's actually what I would actually go with, because Matthias is a full demon. A full blood dog demon. Which would make sense, because my witches, or warlocks, because the boys are warlocks, if their child, if they get with someone who's not a witch or warlock, their child has a 50% chance of being a full magic user like them, or a full blood of what their partner is. So Matthias would be a full dog demon, because the dog demon DNA took one against the witch DNA. Yeah, it plays along with the DNA right there. But anyways, she died before Inuyasha's dad. Moving on. She was reborn in Kagome's time, modern Japan. She is still a witch, but now has problems with her family. She has abandonment problems and abuse. She shows signs of abandonment and abuse. When she was only 3 years old, she killed her mother with her magic, because her magic awoken when she was only 3. And it summoned a dog demon because it believed her mom was trying to danger her. Because the witch hates humans. Even as a 3-year-old, she hated humans without knowing she hated humans. So she summoned a dog demon. Don't know who or what the dog demon is, but her familiar is a dog demon. And she doesn't even know it. She does have a thing for dogs, mind you. But, her father abandoned her, but before that, I want to give her more issues. So, I'm thinking about actually giving, her, having her father actually abuse her in certain aspects, or certain ways. Not, hitting her. She does have a fear of being hit. Because if he learns that she showed her magic, he could have done something to affect her, to abuse her. I just don't know what, because I do know that she has problems showing affection, because she actually does not know how to show affection. She has that type of issues. She does get strong urges to show Susumaru affection, but she doesn't know how to act on them, because she's never been hugged. She's never been kissed. Even on the cheek. She's never been kissed. She's never been hugged. Although Kagome and her family have noticed the signs, and they do actually show her affection, she just doesn't know how to show it back. They will hug on her. She just doesn't know how to hug back. That's one of her problems. But, she doesn't know how to kiss. I mean, she's seen romance movies, because she does live alone in a very nice apartment that her father pays for. He sends her money to get her food. He just doesn't call, send presents, or anything. He literally pretends she's not there, other than sending her money to pay for food. He takes care of all the bills himself. He just wants nothing to do with her. So she actually only gets any form of attention from Kagome and her family. I mean, she goes to school with Kagome. She's Kagome's closest friend. She knows Inuyasha through Kagome. But that don't mean shit if she is terrified of touching oh, I also gave her a fear of grown adult males because of her father. She fears being around adults. So Inuyasha appears 17ish. So he's not really adult, so she's okay with him because she's 16. It's when she meets Susumu that her fear of adults actually shows up. So, yeah. Although she does get the urges to show him affection, she just doesn't act on them. She shows, she actually allows Inuyasha to show her his form of affection, as well as Miyoshi for Inuyasha, his fox mate, who is the daughter of Rose and Kurama. Yeah, that's a can of worms for later. Nana, if I'm pronouncing her name right, she actually doesn't mind Inuyasha treating my character kindly, because apparently Kagome tells her something. Tells the group about her and her issues. So Inuyasha's gentle with her, as Nana literally hugs on the girl and would braid her hair and just simply be a mother-like figure to her. Susumu, however, avoids her because he's still he's still upset about losing his mate. So he's not sure how to feel about this young girl who shares the same name as his mate, looks like his mate, and doesn't remember him. Because that's the main core with her. She lived a full life-ish with Susumu in their father, or his father. She don't remember anything from that life. Yeah, she gets urges to show him affection, but if the girl's never been shown affection, how's she supposed to show him affection? But he's having issues. She's having issues. So that's gonna be fun to write. And Matthias is on the sidelines eating popcorn. Because the way I have it, if we go with this as his mother, Matthias would figure it out that she is the reborn of his mom and will literally treat her as if that's his mom. But he would actually be on the sidelines eating popcorn, watching his father have issues with the reborn version of his mother. I just think that would be funny. But then I also had this idea. What if Inuyasha's father survived the snake attack? Because I'm going with the manga's death, not the movie's death of him. He died from the snake in the manga. He didn't die reviving Inuyasha's mom and such, but she does survive the fire and have Inuyasha, obviously. But the whole thing is, what if he didn't die? And he has to go through the same issues as Susumu. And Matthias is on the sidelines eating popcorn as his grandfather and father are having issues with the reborn version of his mother, who doesn't know, who doesn't remember shit from the past. She does get memories. Her magic does in her sleep, her magic isn't full blown. She can't progress, or she can't stop her magic from doing this. She will appear in a field, an empty field of heavy fog or mist. Like you're in the graveyard, like fog, as if it's nothing but open fields. And then a young version of Susumu will show up with the father. They will not say anything to her, but she reacts to them. Like either messing with their marks, playing with their hair, simply just being near them, in a sense. Some nights she'll go in that dream. She's in a beautiful princess Komodo like thing. Because I do have it that Susumu's mom does like her. And in the past, she would visit the palace just to dress the witch up to irritate Inuyasha's dad and Susumu. I mean, she would notice Susumu's affection because that is her son. So she would notice Susumu's affection towards the witch. So she would dress the witch up in the prettiest kimonos just for her son. And to mess with her ex-mate. That's the funny part. But she would also dress her hair up in the old Japan style and pin her hair up with dog pins. A hint to the fact that the dog clan has a long history in the demon realm. So, she would dream of the pins to the point she actually wants to see the pins. She tells Inuyasha she wants to see those pins. And Inuyasha actually doesn't remember or doesn't know the witch from the past. So he actually does not understand her fascination with these pins. Susumu, however, does. But he is having issues, so he doesn't show that he does. But yeah, if Inuyasha's dad does survive, then Susumu is not the lord of the... No, he'll still be the lord because the father would step down and would just retire, in a sense. Because he doesn't want his enemies to know he survived. So, yeah. That will add a male x female x male into the story. I don't think I have a character that has that problem. But if I decide to do this, then I will actually have a threesome problem. Yes, I do have a threesome problem. I personally don't want to have a threesome in real life. I'm happy with my life. But I like role playing it and reading about it. So, yeah, there's that. So, should I do this? I mean, literally, should I actually add this into the story? That's the main objective. Do I actually add this to the story? Also, I'm going to do monthly prompts for artwork, writing, and designs. I don't know. I want to make the site fun and other than just another story site. So monthly prompts once I get 5 fans on the fan site. So yeah. I don't think I mentioned this on my last Dissidia blog. Um, I am adding things to make the site fun. I mean, there's the game hall that I haven't added anything to it but one game. But once I get 5 to 10 people who will have their things here, well, they can have their stories here, their fan art here, and just have their poetry and designs here, but link back to I don't know, it's up to them if they want it to show up here or here. Or here or on these 2 pages. But yeah, all you have to do is write a one-shot with any of the characters in the story, draw one of the characters, or a group of characters, it doesn't matter, or design a wallpaper, icons, readers, whatever. Send them to me on this in a zip folder. Say what you're sending in, so I know if it's a design or if it's a thing that goes here. And mention if you want a fan page with a chance to have monthly prompts, or you just want to add more to the site. That's totally up to you. Because I do have this donate page. Oh, wait, this, if you want to donate this shit. So yeah, I do take icons and wallpapers. I have 2 wallpapers so far. Inuyasha and Matthias. Inuyasha's so cute. Yeah, I'm just showing you the images. And yes, I know, I picked 2 images that are very similar to each other. I don't care. I'm trying to fill this blog video out. I also added readers, which are no background prompts or images. Matthias, Cinta, some random readers I found. I don't credit any of them. I will post readers with their credit on it, because I do have some of those. I just didn't add them. And some random ones I didn't add because I'm lazy. And this is a redrawing of this, because I did draw this before. I just redrew it in a better way. I don't think I added anything new other than chapter 10. Well, actually, if you look, chapter 10 and chapter 9, I did add those 2. Roughly same day. I didn't add any new one-shots. because I did not write that one yet. I did add this one. I don't know if it's a romance one shot or what it is. It's romance. I just can't spell romance. Trying to think. Trying to really think. I did add the first section of this. I'm going to start adding these soon too. But I'm thinking about doing them in order. Like anything before one, I'll do their thing. But at the same time, I don't know. Because that is a shrine. It's literally a shrine for that fan art or fan site or that fan fiction. It's literally a fan. It's just a fan fiction shrine. Another place where you can read it. I do not take credit to the story or anything. It's just there for people who want to read it. But yeah, that's all I have for you guys. Oh, my background changed. So, anyway, peeps, that's it for this video. I'm going to start recording Lunar now. So, leave me a like, comment, subscribe if you haven't, and all that jazz. And if you have any requests for PlayStation 1 or 2 games that you would like me to play, or at least try to play, just leave me a comment telling me what game and what console it's on. I can also do the Wii or the GameCube / Wii games. I can do those as well. So there's that. Just shoot me a comment with a request and I will see what I can do. So yeah, I will see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.